Hello everyone, my name is Sky, and today I have a story to share. And this story, I was subtitling for should be out by the time this video comes out, but that one teacher. And in doing it, I remembered something. In that video, I talked about how she brought it up with my parents, how I brought toys to school, even though I really didn't take toys to school, and the toys were given to me at school and then kept at school for personal reasons, but were never used as a distraction or attention-seeking thing at all, and also never brought up to me. Here's the thing. We had, a classroom walkthrough thing going on. And so we, as a class, were getting the classroom ready, and Xavier, Mr. Chatterbox, was like, "Hey, Sky, that stuffed animal you have, the chinchilla, the one that you show at recess and not during class." I was like, "Yeah? What oddly specific way to say that?" He was like, "Yeah, so the chinchilla, we could put it on the stool in the front and write that it's our class pet." Which we did. Which the teacher approved of. I remember that. She was like, "Yeah, that sounds great." And she let us write on the whiteboard the chinchilla's name, that it was our class pet, all of that. And the walkthrough happened, and the only person that mentioned the chinchilla, classes obviously mentioned the chinchilla, but my brothers brought up to me of the chinchilla, and I was like, "Yeah, I keep them in my backpack. I promise I'm not gonna lose them or anything." And they're like, "Oh, well, that's fine. We just wanted to make sure that was ours, not, a random one. We were a little worried it was stolen or something." I was like, No. I allowed them to do that." And they're like, "Okay." And that was it. And then, months later, the teacher goes to my parents and is like, "Oh, your child plays with toys." Like, what? This teacher was so hypocritical. Another big thing was she would be like, "Hey, no talking in my class whatsoever." But then she'd let the, whatever grade was with us, talk as loud as they want. Her favorite students just, were allowed to talk, and, she really just had it out for specific students, like me and Xavier. Because she also made it seem like I was the most troublemaking, the worst of the worst, the runt of the litter type of thing. I was an A-B student. I did my work. I turned in my homework. I got good grades on tests. But she made it sound like I was failing and that I was just standing up in the middle of class. I wasn't doing any of these things. But that's how she viewed me. It was so weird. So weird. But yeah, that's just something I remembered, and I wanted to tell you guys, because the hypocrisy of that woman. Really glad she left. Really glad. I guess that's it. This was more on the short side. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a good day. I hope you enjoyed. That's the other one. And goodbye.